All right, welcome back to round two of Grand Arena Championship exhibition season. I Let me give a quick overview of the last match, and then we can move over to the current one. So I managed to make a victory in the last match. I won pretty narrowly by 11 banners against my opponent Bravuta. This was unexpected because I'd not really expected my opponent to clear me cleanly. And when my opponents started off, they actually did a really good job in my strongest section. They one-shot my Darth Revan and my Night Sister team. I believe they used the Jedi Knight Revan Thrawn counter against the Darth Revan and used Treya against the sisters. I did reach out to my opponent in Discord, and they mentioned we chatted briefly about the teams and defenses and all of that, and they said that they usually use EP against the sisters, but just given the modding on the sisters, they decided to go with Treya. It was undersized, but they managed to cleanly one-shot it. The and then once they saw what was at the back, they decided to go to the bottom. And the Basti team, they cleared it using General Grievous, which is great for Jedi in general. But the Grievous team that I had, they initially took a Padme team against it and lost. So that gave me a little break. It gave me a nice 20-point boost. And then they managed to get rid of Magna Guard in that first battle. Then they went in with CLS and cleaned that up. So that was my first break, just a extra battle on the Grievous team. And at the back over here, they used JTR against my prepared scoundrel, which I was expecting. Now, since they couldn't use a JTR against my JTR, and they didn't have their Ennis Night Sisters since they put that on defense, and at the same time, they'd already expanded all their meta teams, the Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, Treya, even General Grievous. So the only thing that they were left with were other teams, and it took them four battles to get through my Jedi training raid team. So which was I think this was an unexpected surprise. So that I think the strategy of putting Jedi training ray and defense paid off because that's something that people don't expect and they don't necessarily save a counter for that. Up top, they really didn't have any problems. They cleared my Evox using troopers and cleared my card team using an EP team. So that wasn't much of an issue. All right, so now that um, we've captured that, let's go ahead and take a look at our current matchup, which is Callan Drummond. Let me give a brief overview of the of the status of where we are in our group after the first round is over. All right, so this is the status of our group after one round. Um, the biggest surprise that you'll see over here is that the 5.5 million GP guy, the a Pole, who completely outmodded and outgeared all of the rest of our group, he actually lost in the very first session of the Grand Arena, which is surprising. But that basically just goes to show that GP is really not everything. You need to be able to trick your opponent. You need to be able to know how to beat Darth Revans and Malaks efficiently. You need to know how to use the right counters. Those kind of things are much more important in a game mode like this. And yeah, I mean, never underestimate your opponent. I think that's something which especially in matchups like these when you have large GP gaps. GP doesn't really tell the story of how good your opponent is. So if you go in and underestimate them, you may end up, if you face a few surprise teams and you end up making some mistakes, you can end up being on the losing end. So that's one advice that I would have for everyone is to not look at the GP at all, the total GP, character GP, all of that doesn't matter much these days. It's it's what kind of meta teams they have, whether they're modded in the right way to beat your teams. Those are the kind of things that really matter in matchups like these. So my current group of four, I'll be facing Calland in this current match, but I also have the Tor and Boba Foot who have also won one match each, and all my three opponents in the next couple of matches are going to be they heavily outmod me, they outspeed me as well. All of us have about the same amount of 6 Mons and Zetas, but in all other categories in G12, especially, all of them are like 20 to 30 G12s more than me, and way more speed than me, at least 60 to 70 more plus 10 speed mods than me, um, and about 15 to 20 more plus 15 mods than me. So it's going to be it's more or less an even match. I'm slightly an underdog, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my natural game, which is go defense heavy. Because if I go uh, light defense, my opponent is, given the depth of their roster, they're definitely going to clear me more efficiently than I'll be able to clear them. So I don't know if I'll be able to play the efficiency game. My only hope is to put a really, really tough defense to make sure that they don't clear me right away, or put a few surprise teams so that they stumble a little bit. So that's going to be my plan for my next matchup against Cullen. So let's go over and take a look at that. All right. So let's do a quick review of my defenses before I move over to the offense phase. So I've kept my Jedi Knight, my Darth Revan, and my sister's team up top. But instead of Sith Marauder or Sith Trooper, I decided to go with Thrawn. Since most people in my group have the Jedi Knight Revan team with Thrawn modded the right way to take down the opposing Jedi Knight Revan, the opposing Darth Revan, Thrawn is a great counter to that. Um, so Thrawn disrupts a lot. So once you go in with your Jaranet, Revan, and Thrawn team, and put Mark on your Darth Revan, and try to attack with Grandmaster Yoda, that team doesn't have a tank. And if you put in Thrawn over there, my Thrawn is at 280 something speed. On his turn, he'll go ahead and fracture one of the people out there, and that puts a complete wrench on the attack strategy. So at the least, it could cost them banners or maybe one toon. But at the most, at the best, it can take them more than one team to take this Darth Revan down. It does suck that I don't have my Thrawn on offense because he's a great character for control. But I wanted to see if my Darth Revan team can get at least one hold, which is why I put him in there. Even if you decide to take a Padme team to counter Darth Revan, the usual Padme teams are really slow, and so Thrawn would get to go before almost everyone because the whole team will be feared apart from Padme, and he might go ahead and fracture any one of the toons, and whether he fractures GK. If he fractures GK, the whole rest of the team is going to be out in the open. If he fractures C3PO, they won't be able to assist or apply confuse, or get the extra health from translation. If he fractures Padme, the whole team is dead just because she is the main one who cleanses the debuffs and gives the protection up. If he fractures Ahsoka, then she's not going to assist and clear the taunt from Malak. And Jedi Knight Anakin obviously is a great toon to fracture as well. So the addition of Thrawn is actually a great disruptor, acts as a great disruptor to either the Jedi Knight Revan counter or the Padme counter. All right. And then below, what I've done is, since I in the last match I never really used my Jedi Knight Revan for taking out a meta team. I'd used it at the back, and used it undersized to take out a very cheap team. I think it was a scoundrel team. So I thought, I go really defense heavy this time, and I keep my Jedi Knight Revan on defense. And I wanted to uh, throw my opponent off for a loop because the counters to Jedi Knight Revan are the same as the counters to Darth Revan. You can take it out with another Jedi Knight Revan team, and if he's going to be using his Jedi Knight Revan against my Darth Revan, he won't have that over here. My sisters, he'll probably use Treya against that. So if he decides to go Treya against that, then he won't have Treya available for Jedi Knight Revan. And anyway, the Treya counter is quite iffy without Thrawn and Bastilla Shan Fallen, and his Bastilla is on defense, and his Thrawn he'll probably use against Jedi Knight Revan. So a lot of common counters between both the Jedi Knight Revan and the Darth Revan team. So if you're confident that you can take out your opponent's Darth Revan with your own Padme or some other team, and you can afford to put Jedi Knight Revan on defense, that is something which is really going to throw your opponent off. Because and if you keep them in the front in different zones, like I have, they have to decide which zone to go to. And if they go to one zone and create and clear the zones, both the zones in the line, then the bottom zone or the top zone is going to be a problem depending on what they left out. So that's the rationale for putting the Jedi Knight Revan team on defense over here. It's really going to suck because it takes away a big offensive counter for me, but I think I may have enough offense to take down my opponent. And if my opponent has underestimated me and kept some cheese teams at the back, then that would be the best way to do it. And then I've got my Grievous team. This did pretty well for me last Grand Arena. So I'm continuing to keep this Grievous team with Newt, Zeta Newt instead of Droidica. That's going to take a really good team to take out as well. So both my front zones are really defense heavy. I've gone with Jedi Knight Revan and um, Grievous below, and I've gone with Darth Revan and Asajj above. So that's hopefully it's really going to throw them for a loop. All right, and then at the back over here, I've kept two decent teams. I've kept my Django with Nest. That should hopefully create some problems, especially if they've exhausted on some of the meta teams in the front. And then I've kept my JTR as well. Apart from a Mirror and Sisters, Night Sisters, there's really limited counters to this one, especially if you've already exhausted your meta teams. And at the top, I've kept some really weak teams, my Karth and with some random characters, random Sith, and then I've kept an Akbar team. These will probably be one shot if he clears my Darth Revan, but I need to save a lot for offense, especially since I've kept both my Revans on defense. So let's go and take a look at my opponent's first section. So he's kept a Darth Revan team over here with the Sith Marauder, so I'm going to take my Padme against that. And then he's kept his prepared scoundrels at the top. And below over here, he's kept his Django team, and it's a pretty fast team. And then he's got his sister's team. So I'll probably go and attack the Padme team. I use my Padme team against his Darth Revan above with the crew as a backup, and clear that first, and then I can decide what to do with the others. Okay, so let's go in with the Darth Revan team. Make sure I selected the right one, and let's use our Padme against that. Okay, let's see if I'm able to clear it in one shot or if it requires a cleanup and in two shot. Okay, so let's get some debuffs applied. All right, now let's clear the debuffs. Okay, let's try to go after Bastilla Shan Fallen with Jedi Knight Anakin. And let's get rid of her. Oh, that was unlucky. That was a dodge. Okay, we got rid of her. Now let's get rid of HK because he can one-shot someone. There we go. Let's get rid of Sith Marauder. Or maybe Darth Revan. I don't think 18 stacks will be enough to kill Darth Revan. Let's go after Sith Marauder. Okay, let's apply Confuse on Malik and see if we can't kill off Marauder. Okay, so Malik has Confuse, so I can go with the Anakin AoE. And that should finish off Sith Marauder and take some health off. All right. Now I need to work on Revan. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I've got all right. Okay. So let me so no GK, but I still have my Anakin, which means I can still win. Okay, 21 stacks. I think I can get rid of Darth Revan. There we go. but don't think I'll be able to get rid of Malik because I don't have a healing immunity. Okay, so this will require a cleanup team. Okay, that's fine. Solo Malik is much easier to take out than if Darth Revan was there in the lead. All right, let's see what we can use against the Solo Malik. So against the lone Malik, I have taken it down with the stunners, but like low gear stunners like Jin or CAD or um, like that. But it's a little unreliable, and I don't want to lose an additional 10 points. So I'll just take in my first order team, undersized, and clear them off. I think these three should be enough. I can save my first order stormtrooper as a tank for another team. But these guys should do the job. Got high damage, healing immunity, stun, and a taunt, which is immune to force drain or the health drain. I hate wasting a full first order team on a single character, but Malik is capable of really soloing a lot of teams on his own. So keep the taunt on crew by using basic. Apply basic for healing immunity. Keep the taunt on. That's the reason for the taunt. Stun again. Healing immunity. Keep taunt on. Let's give some turn meter. Healing immunity. Stun again. Healing immunity. Let's stun again. Healing immunity. And we should finish the job now. There we go. So it's a clean win. 42 points, not the best, but got a little bit undersized unused slots bonus as well. All right. So that was a cleanup against Malik. Now let's before we go into attack the section below, I want to clear this section over here so that I know exactly what to take over there. So I might go with my Basti team just because they have a lot of protection up, which gives them tenacity, and it might yeah, and they've got a few dispels as well. So I might go with the Basti team, but put in Wampa over there. Wampa is a great addition to a Basti team. This team has got a lot of cleanse, a lot of healing, a lot of assists, dispel, and Wampa has daze, which should help against the the Karth team to prevent any assists. So let's go in and see if this works. Okay, let's see if we can't target Candra's. Put this on Wampa. Days, very good. A lot of good days applied. What does this do? Dispel all debuffs, and then she taunts and stuns the target. Okay, let's stun him. Okay, let's keep working on him. All right, let's target Juhani. So debuffs are getting cleansed, which is good. I want to keep healing with. And let's dispel this guy. Recover some protection. All right, let's see. This might take a while. A lot of AoEs, so they'll definitely be assisting a lot. And Wampa applies healing immunity, which is great. Prevent these guys from healing. Daze again. Okay, let's dispel this guy. And he's gone with all the dots. Excellent. Now this team will be very easily controlled. Let's take out Candra's first. And then let's take out Mission. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I lost the protection on Juhani, but I think the rest of them should be fine. Okay, let's finish it off. All right, 59, not bad. Let's see what's behind, and then we can decide what to take for down below. There we go. We have a Grievous team and we have a Newt team. So against the Grievous, I definitely would need to use Treya. There's no choice, no other choice, because Magna Guard, after his rework, CLS becomes less reliable against them. 72k protection. Yeah, so I'll probably need to use Treya against that. And against Newt, I will probably go with, let's see how fast these guys are. 258. 251, and they're relatively weak. Maybe I can use my troopers against them. By 15k. Sunfac is heavy. Then we've got Soldier, 17 and 24. Okay, maybe I'll use troopers against these guys. Dooku is going to be create a problem, but I think you know what? Let me actually hold off on this battle. I know that I'm going to use Trey against General Grievous, which is the main reason I opened up the zone. Let's clear off this section, and then we can decide what to take against the top. All right, let's see. We have a prepared squad, and we have a CLS, and we have EP. What can I use against these guys below? I think I'll go CLS against Django. Yeah, there's no nest this time, so that's one big mistake I'd made last time. Use CLS against nest, especially a slow nest. A fast nest, she ends up taking a turn, and you can get away with it. But a slow nest is problematic, and you never leave nest till the end. You should always get rid of her first. But anyway, let's see if we can't get rid of Bosk. Because both Boba as well as Django have got AoEs, which helps to finish them off fast. Okay, so this is done. I think Captain Han Solo wasn't really needed over there. Could have done this undersized. Um, and then I was hoping to use my Treya against the Night Sisters over here, but if I want to clear, I may end up needing to use Treya against this. I just don't have anything for Grievous otherwise. Um, yeah, that's fine. So what can I use against the sisters? I can't use my troopers. They're not strong enough for these sisters. Maybe I can try my EP lead. Yeah, that'll have to do. My Empire team. Um, Maybe I need Shore over here. Let's see. What else do I have? Okay, I have maybe I can take in TIE Fighter Pilot for buff immunity, which will be useful against zombie. Mm, or maybe Maul's days actually might be more useful since it's a Sarge lead. They get a lot of turn meter. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's uh, let's hope this works. These guys are really fast. They're probably going to go first, but we should get the turn meter train starting. Reduce some more turn meter. Apply some stun, then land. Shock. Okay. Let's heal, get rid of some plague, and go after. I need I need the days to come as soon as possible. This is going to be problematic otherwise. Let's ability block her. All right. So we have days, but let's see if we can't. Reduce some more turn meter. Let's get some more shock. Oh, damn. I'll have to end up killing her. Let's keep working on them. Stun. No other choice. Shock. Taunt. Let's keep working on this one. Hopefully the dots should kill some of them off. So I'm going to leave Talzin as is because she has she has dots on her, and when she's going to take a turn, she's going to get killed without getting revived. Oh, damn. She ended up healing. Okay, let's apply some more days. Heal. Okay, no more plague. Haven't even triggered zombie revive even once. Okay, let's reduce turn meter. Okay, a couple of them died. Think uh, I think both the revives have been triggered, but let's see. Turn meter. Oh, I need to get just one kill at least. Oh, damn. EP's gone. That is not good news. Okay, at least Dhaka is gone. That is good. Let's see if we can't get rid of Talzin. All right. This is going slightly better than I expected. Okay, I think the days came in really useful. I think I can leave Asajj to die with dots and try to take out. Yes, that is good news. Okay, so didn't have to use my Treya against it, which is great. Okay, 52 points. I'll take it. It was a one shot. Okay, now let's see what's behind this. Hmm. And then we can decide what to take up top. He has kept a really decent defense. Hmm. I am not sure what I'll be using to take these out. I just have one Treya. I've got my own prepared scoundrels. I have Evox. I might be forced to use Evox against the first order. Oh, he's modded for health. Nah, that's not going to happen. Evox are not going to happen against those guys. Can't use Evox against Kira. They've got Nest with them. Okay, this is going to be a struggle, but let's at least clear the zone at the top so that we are clear of one section. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take in my troopers against the new team. And hopefully those guys will be weak enough that I get a few quick kills without Dooku countering me to death. All right. Let's go in and hope these guys do the job. Okay. Okay, let's go after Soldier and get a few quick kills. Okay. Maybe I should have used maybe the death mark so that anyway, that's fine. Uh, oh, this guy's gonna counter me to death. Okay, days, finally. Okay, lost a few banners, but Dooku is always troublesome. Everyone ended up with full protection, but because he hit under health, three of them lost health. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so let me clear off the top zone, and I have to use Treya against that. The Grievous team is the strongest team left, and yeah, there's just no way I might as well just clear one zone. Even if I'm not able to clear the bottom zone, at least I get points for three zones. So Treya against this one. Let's go. And I'll have to go in with all my Sith. No going in undersized on this one. Dooku should be good for some stuns and hitting under health. And Treya, Sith Trooper. All right, let's go with this. Okay, Makashi. Let's hold off on isolate, or maybe I should isolate Magna Guard and then start attacking the others. That might be a good idea. And then let's dispel the buffs and let's go after let's go after B1 first, unless we can. All right, let's see if we can't stun Grievous maybe. All right. So that's the reason Dooku is in here, for additional stun and to make sure that all the counters that he does can take care of B1. So let's apply a daze on this guy. That didn't apply. Okay. Now I'm going to dispel, let's see, who do I kill first? Let me start working on B1 or B2. Might as well get rid of this guy. Okay, I'm going to dispel him. Okay, what is this? Now this is unfortunate. My controls are frozen. B1 died and my controls are frozen, so I can't do anything about it. Can I press auto? Nope. Ah, damn, bad luck. Basic, nothing. I've never seen this error in a Grand Arena before, but a couple of my guildmates have. Oh, this is just bad luck. Things were going so well as well. I would have cleared this team quite easily. Oh man, these kind of bugs is what really pisses me off. All right, nothing much I can do about it. Hopefully, I mean, all I can do is wait for it to time out, and then hopefully see if I can take any other team to take it out. Damn, I had this team. I had this team so easily. My Nihilus would have come up next. I would have annihilated Grievous and then finished off the rest of the team pretty comfortably. Oh God. Anyway, uh, I don't know if I'll be able to clear this zone. I don't know what I have left to take out Grievous. Maybe I can go in with my prepared team. Now that there's no B2, B1, there's no healing, so I could maybe outlast them. But yeah, I'll probably have nothing left for the zone below then in that case. This is unfortunate. I just hope that the timeout counts the records the loss of the B1, because that's going to be the deciding factor. Because if this team is whole as is, I probably won't have anything left to take it out. Unfortunate. Well, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to win this game then, since I won't be able to clear this efficiently, and I definitely won't be able to clear anything, any of the sections below the two teams below. I don't think I have anything left to take that out. Come on. I don't know if that bug was triggered when B1 died, but I don't know if you guys have seen anything like this before, but let me know in the comments if you've experienced similar problems. But yeah, this is unfortunate. Okay, so let's let it time out. Draw. Okay, so at least it recorded the draw. Okay, so let me go in and see what else I can do. What do I have here? Maybe I can try my Evox against the first order. I won't have a choice now. And against the Kira team, Kira Nest, I really don't have anything much. Hmm. All right, I'll try something out, but I think I can maybe I can use my prepared scoundrel against those guys. And can I use my Ewoks against these guys? Let me try. I have used Ewoks against General Grievous before, but that was before all the reworks and all of that. And this is a double Zetard. I've only used Ewoks against a single Zetard one. So maybe my Ewoks might work here. I don't know. Let's try it because I don't think I'll be able to clear the first order team using the Ewoks. All right, let me go for it. I'll probably get slaughtered, but um, at this stage, I just need to clear the zone. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Uh, what do I do? Okay, so that ended up clearing. Let me see if I can't get rid of this guy at least. Okay. Now let's dispel that. Let's get back someone. Might have to chip away at it slowly. Okay, that's fine. So managed to get rid of one more. So maybe bit by bit, I might have to take out people one by one. Yeah, so B2 is gone, B1 is gone. Now I just have to see what else I can use to take that out. But yeah, it's unfortunate. What else do I have over here that I can use apart from my scoundrels and Rex team? Maybe Biggs. Let's go with a Biggs team and see if we can one shot a few others. It'll have to be a slow process like that. Uh, who else? Who else do I have? I need a tank. Um, okay, let me go with Stormtrooper. Maybe let's go with Royal Guard since he auto taunts. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, now let's go after Grievous. See if we can at least take down some amount of health. Okay, he's going to end up marking him, so might as well just go after this guy. Let's see if we can't land a big hit over here. Okay, this is working out okay. There, managed to get rid of him. 20 points. This should have been a 55 to 60 point banner for me, so I lost at least 35 banners just because of that bug, which is disappointing. But at least I cleared the zone. That's the most important part. Uh, okay, let's. I think we do have enough teams to at least take out one more team down below. Let's see. All right. What do I use? I might use my prepared scoundrels against the Kira team over here because they've got big hits, and that's going to be needed against Nest because they've got escalating offense. But what do I use against the first order in that case? Got my Rex. Wampa. I don't have Wampa, but I do have Mission and Zalbar, and Mission can apply days. So that might be best against. So I might have to do a Rex Mission Zalbar hybrid team with the Visas and maybe First Order Stormtrooper against Rex against the team above. But let's take care of the prepared scoundrel team below. All right. Let's just select the squad. Yeah, exhausted. All my teams are gone. I'm just scraping the bottom of the barrel right now. All right, let's go into the prepared team. Now, this team is something I usually keep for defense, but they're great for ending with full protection, full health. So um, let's try this out. Okay, let's clear the taunt. Let's taunt some more. And let's keep going. This is going to take a while, so I'll have to wait it out. Okay. Okay, let's heal some protection. All right. Okay, so let's dispel buffs from everyone and see if we can't work on Vandor. And then we'll have to get rid of Han. Okay, so that's one revive. Let's see if we can't ability block this guy or at least get rid of him. All right, let's see if we can't get rid of him. Come on, it's going to take a while. Still have 3 minutes, but time will go fast. Okay, I'm building up offense, but not fast enough. Okay, let's give taunt to her. Okay, so Vandor has lost his. Oh no, he gained back his prepared. Damn. Ah, this is unfortunate. Don't think I'll be able to take this team out in time. Nope. This is definitely a timeout team. Oh well. Okay, looks like I'm not clearing this zone. So he's going to come back and he's going to get prepared again. Nope, this is not going to happen. Come on. Oh, so he doesn't have prepared, so maybe I can get rid of L3. Oh, damn, he just got prepared. Yeah, it's too much going on over here. Yeah, looks like I'm not clearing this zone. Um, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So, uh, it's going to be interesting. But good news is he has kept well, I do have one more team. Maybe I'll give it a shot against the first order team with my Rex Wampa. Rex let's see. Rex and first order Stormtrooper, Visa's mission, Salbar, and yeah, this is the last shot. I mean, let's see if we're able to clear this zone, clear this team. If we are, then we might go back and try against some others um, teams against that the prepared scoundrels. But otherwise, I think this is probably going to be it. Okay, doesn't look like things are going good. Let's start working on first order Stormtrooper. Rex got stunned, which is bad. Okay, let's get some defense penetration. Okay, stuck behind the taunts, so we'll have to see what we can do against this guy. All right, let's see if we can't get rid of Stormtrooper first. Let's save the revive for now. Okay, this is not going well at all. Well, the good news is I don't think my opponent has much for offense, since they've done a really heavy job on defense. Let me actually go back and take a look at what they have for offense, so that I think my yeah, let's first get through this battle. I don't think anything much is going to happen. But let's see if we can at least can't kill few characters. Okay, so that one's gone. Let's hide and see if we can't finish this guy off. That Grievous battle completely threw me off. I should have that was a should have one-shot that team. I had a little more available. Maybe used Evox against these. Okay, this guy should be gone. Come on. Gaining a lot of health back. Okay, so I think this team will go now. Yeah, I don't think I have anything left to take out these teams at the back. Okay, this should do the job. All right. Now, I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything left to take it out. Maybe I can try to exhaust my roster on the team below. Um, on this team. Nah, it's probably not going to happen against Nest. I might try to zerg some teams against his first order team. Um, yeah, I have Savage as well, so that might help. Um, let's go with Greedo lead. Let's see if he can't zerg that team a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna throw stuff at it. I think if we reach the end of the line now. Okay, so let's save that for now. And get some thermals out, at least for the other guys. Okay. Let's see if we can't pop this thermal over here. Go into stealth and get rid of this guy. Okay. Okay, let's work on first order executioner. Big hit. Okay, let's land some more thermals. Hopefully get rid of first order executioner with thermals. Oh, stuck behind taunt. Okay. Big hit. There we go. Whittling it down slowly. But probably this is the end of the road. Let's see if we can get some other teams to do a Zerg. Don't think I'll be able to do anything much with this after that. All right, let's just wait for these guys to die, and then we can try to go in with some other team. All right. Let's see what we can take in next. I want to get rid of at least one more team. I know I won't be able to take out this zone, but we've come pretty close. Do I even have anything for the Kylos? Don't think so, you know. It's maybe Droideka might be able to do some damage, but oh, I have IPD. Okay, that's good. But IPD does massive damage. I don't remember if that would work against the Kylos, but I can try that. And I've got daze and I've got Zeb for daze and stun. Um, what else do I have? What does CAD lead do? Okay, let's give him some potency so he can land some, or let's go with Jin lead and Zeb. And then I need to land some stuns. Let's go with IPD. And CAD does a good stun as well. Who else can control? Maybe I put Droideka in there. Might be able to get one big hit off. Alright, it's probably not going to be effective, but let's see. Alright, let's see if we can't land a few stuns. Let's save the dispel for now. Stun, there we go. Um, let's land a daze. Let's keep working on this guy. Okay, now's the moment of truth to find out whether this thing works on these guys or not. I don't think it works, but let me see. Oh, it did. Huh. I thought for some reason massive damage was part of the was you know similar to the percentage health thing. Okay, big hit. I may yet be able to get through this. Okay. No, let's just land daze. Stun again. Wow, Droideka does some decent damage even against these guys. So the true damage I think is not like the damage that we see that is health based. So I think Droideka does manage to do a pretty decent job against these. All right, had a recording error, but we are back. Okay, let's land some days. Come on, a little bit left. Still got 2 minutes. Oh, he one shot and recovered a lot of protection. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see if this can land a big hit. Come on, stun. Okay, another big hit. There we go. All right, 19 points, but at least we got the victory. That was the most important thing. I didn't think I would get through the two Kylos, but scrap teams were able to do the job. So we are down to just one team, and I don't think I have anything left to clear the prepared scoundrels. I mean, Nest and the Kira is anyway a really really tough match, and there's that takes a really good team to take out, and I don't have anything in my roster for that. Nothing. Yep. So this is the end of the road. Unfortunately, it's not a full clear, but I think I did a pretty decent job with the clearing of the board. Multiple battles against like I think the front of the board was fine. Yeah, Malik was a double shot, which was unfortunate, but that's I'm okay with double shotting a DR team. These teams were all single shot. Um, Team at the back over here. Yeah, unfortunate about the bug, but can't do anything about that. And yeah, I was able to take out the first order team with scrap, so that was helpful. Now my only hope is my opponent does not clear me, and given his roster, it might. I don't think he'll have a problem. I think he might just very easily go ahead and clear this. The only thing I have going for me is I've got Revan, both the Revans in each of the zones. So I'm hoping if he's since he went relatively heavy on defense, I'm hoping that he doesn't have what it takes to take down two Revans. Um, I mean, he does have a CLS, but I don't think I don't know if CLS will be able to take out any of these Revans. Maybe he definitely will be able to double shot this Revan with a Padme and another team, maybe Padme and CLS probably, or Padme and something else. But um, he might end up using his Treya against this. He might not have Thrawn or Bastila Shan Fallen, but he might end up using Treya against this Revan over here, just and maybe at least get one or two kills, maybe an annihilate and Jolie, and then whittle it down with something else. But I'm hoping that these two zones eat up a lot of good meta teams, and then at the back over here my opponent then has some problem with these two teams, and he's not able to clear this zone. This zone definitely he'll be able to clear. Probably won't be an issue with that. But I'm hoping that my JTR and Django Nest combination are able to hold the fort over here. And if that is the case, then I probably have a chance. But otherwise, yeah, let's see. Okay, so that's the end of the second round. I'll keep you guys updated in the comments on how this match goes and how it ends. I think I did okay. I mean, for the roster mismatch that was there, and for the bug which happened, I think I was able to do a decent job on offense. I'm pretty happy with that. Whatever happens, the third round also I will be facing an opponent who will be much stronger than me, so that'll be another interesting match. So stay tuned for that. All right, I will catch you guys later then. See you in a couple of days. All right, so a quick update on this. Since I hadn't uploaded the video and I saw my opponent attack me, I decided to give you all a quick update on the final status of the battle. So my opponent, after I finished all my battles, my opponent went in and one-shot my Night Sister team. Took a few battles on the Darth Revan team. Um, After the first attempt, only Malak and Thrawn were left, so I think he took in probably his Padme team to attack that, and only Malak and Thrawn were left at the end. And then he went in and had three more battles before we got that down. So that team did its job, and I think Thrawn did a decent job of controlling that team. And then he one-shot my Grievous team, probably with the Treya or something like that. Then probably took Jedi Knight Revan against my Jedi Knight Revan team, and that ended up happening with gave a couple of battles over there. So that's good to see. So the front zone did its job, which is it pulled all the meta teams out, CLS, Padme, um, JKR, and then once he opened up both the zones, he one-shot my Akbar team, probably with Rex Wampa, and then took a few battles on the card team. So that's how I knew that his meta teams were done, because this is a weak team and he still had about three battles to get this down, so he's probably down to the scraps. And on the last zone, my JTR and Django team, he wasn't able to clear this. I think he had three attempts, but probably none of the teams worked over there. So that was good to see as well. And the final score was 1566 to 1516. So I won by about 50 points, despite that Treya bug that I had, where my screen froze after B1 was killed. So pretty good matchup. I was pretty happy with going defense heavy, because I was clearly the underdog here. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue with this strategy going forward. I don't think I would have won a pure efficiency match with the roster that I was facing over here. So I'm going to continue with my strategy of heavy defense, and then trying to clear the offense as well. So that's going to be my strategy going into other grand arenas. It'll suck because the ones who reach the top of Kyber League will obviously be ones who are really efficient in their offense, who are facing opponents with who have set very easy defenses and can steamroll them and get 19-20 points or 19-15 points. Those are the guys who will probably be on top of the leagues. But as long as I win every single match, I think I might be able to make Kyber, even if I'm not at the top of Kyber. So I think that should be my goal, not necessarily reaching the top of the ranks. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this match. The next one is going to be even tougher, because that opponent would have probably won against two more of my opponents they would have had battles against two other opponents who are really good rosters. So I'm sure that the next opponent I'm facing would be pretty good as well. So it'll be interesting to see if my hard defense strategy works even a second time. But it's good that we're having this exhibition match, so that we can get to try all these strategies and tactics out before the actual Grand Arena Championship begins. All right, just wanted to give that quick update at the end of the video. I will catch you guys in a couple of days.